Hello everybody and welcome to the Walmart Great Value 100 from the Homestead-Miami Speedway, where today we're going to run 67 laps, 100 miles around the 1.5 mile track here in Homestead-Miami, Florida. I'm Jordan here with Capn, Pirate Man, and Nate, and we're ready to get this broadcast going for you guys. Coming off of his first career win last weekend at Martinsville, Capn's looking for a strong performance to start off the season here in Season 2. He'll be driving this purple, beautiful Crown Royal number 26 car here today. Keep an eye on it. Should be fast. Another driver to keep your eye on today is this number 68 Big Bank Exotic Chevrolet of Ricochet. He was the winner here last year at Homestead. Can he do it again? Nate, you wild for this
Yeah,
shit,
for real.
man.
Holy shit.
God.
Holy
You
shit.
made it work. You passed Ant.
And Julia in the Roblox number 75 had this race in her hands until a tire failure with 2 laps to go from the lead ended up relegating her to what I believe was a 17th place finish in last year's race. We'll see if she can find some more magic and get up towards the front here again late. And without any further ado, we're ready to get to the green flag and get the Walmart Great Value 100 underway here from Homestead-Miami Speedway. Let's start those engines.
Sub the Ricochet.
Drivers, start your engines!
Engines have fired here from Homestead, and now let's have a look at your top 10 starters for the Walmart Great Value 100. On pole for the second time in her career is Julia in the Roblox Dodge. To her outside, Alondo in the number 11. Starting third is Derek Northrup in the number 99. Fourth is Kreesum in the number 27. Starting fifth is Dega in the number 61 Dodge. And starting sixth is Landon Rock in the number 5. Starting 7th, defending series champion Rio Jordan in the number 57, alongside Hayden. 9th is David Garcia after being upside down earlier this season. And finally, rounding out the top 10, Nate, after a horrible outing at Martinsville, looks to get things turned around here at Homestead.
You said Landon.
Yeah,
said Landon.
Logan is in the 5.
You can just put a thing up on screen that says Logan.
Nope.
All right.
No, we might as well do that.
We are canon here.
We are canon here.
Fair.
It says L Rock. I'm like, bruh.
Do I drive the 5? I don't think so.
You wish you drove the 5.
I
There you
don't.
know. Whichever McMurray or Kane number you want. Never
Coming
mind.
to the
One's
green
McMurray,
here.
one's Kane. Whatever. Pace car dives down onto pit road. Julia leads them down on the front stretch here, coming to the green flag. And the green flag is out. The Walmart Great Value 100 from Homestead-Miami Speedway is underway. Interested to see who early uses the top side to their advantage, or if everybody's going to be welded down there to the bottom. Julia runs the middle through the corner, but Alondo gets a really good run on the outside. He's going to go through to the lead here.
Making that outside
Great.
work early.
The racing we're going to expect for today is going to be like that old school pack racing, but on tracks like Homestead. Like with this package, we're going to be seeing a lot of side-by-side racing, and maybe even 3 wide, just like right there. It's Mountain alongside Ant and I think Mike Council.
Alondo leads the first lap, as I believe Garth might have gotten into the wall back in the pack.
I was just about to mention that.
It'll be interesting to see how these drivers kind of accommodate the ability to actually run multiple lines at this racetrack. Because so far, 8 Bowl in Martinsville really tracks that you want to stay on the bottom for. As Logan goes up the racetrack and goes hard into the outside wall in the Western Star number 5, he's still in it as they come off turn 4. That's going to cost him quite a bit of ground. We saw this early last year, though, in the race from Homestead. Lots of guys getting overzealous a little bit too early, putting it up in the wall.
Yeah, this is basically a normal occurrence to have cars in the wall this early. If I remember, it didn't become much of a problem later in the race last year. But because of the fact that these guys are close to each other, we might be seeing more cars in the wall. And
Something to keep an eye on for sure.
Logan
Wow.
got a big run. I think they checked up there.
Oh, Vuko's in the
Vuko's
wall
in the
as well
wall.
behind him.
Oh, they might.
He just can't avoid trouble here early in this season.
Oh, tell me about it. 3 wide still, with Pirate in the middle and Conrail on the bottom. Vuko got another good run, and Conrail's going to go up the track, and Pirate's lucky that he didn't get crunched up in there as Vuko takes back the position.
new colors this week for a few cars in the middle of your camera there. You've got the number 72 of Ant driving the new Falcon car. Mountain in his, I don't know what sponsor that is. I can't remember.
Miami Heat.
Miami Heat. And then Miami Heat number 48. And then back behind him, you've got the 44 Conrail and the 17 of Mike Council both driving new schemes. Alondo's starting to drive away a little bit at the front. Oh, maybe not. I thought he was further out. And Kreesum's not letting him go either in the beautiful Bolt car, number 27.
They're going to be at Daytona this weekend, and the last couple weeks have been hard on Bolt car, and we hope that Daytona goes well. It's been hell there.
So funny that the Roblox car runs in front of the Bolt car.
I know, right?
4 wide back in the pack.
26 was in the wall.
Defending, or last week's winner, Capn in the 26, gets a piece of the wall early here.
Still 4 wide.
Uh-oh.
Oh, Soggy's got it back out of there.
Place.
What a run by Capn around the outside. Holy cow.
Didn't want anything to do with that.
No, he didn't.
Saw the way for a 28th.
Oh, he's going to be back in it. No,
Nope,
I think he kissed it, but he kept out of it for the most part.
Might be
He tries to get it on Docket in the 98.
Still a huge pack as we are 2x2 by a single car and then 2x2 again. They're trying to even
Nate
out
making
the
a
pinning.
move.
And yeah, and then Nate's making a pass on Jordan.
Started 10th, Ryan trying to run up there and grab the 7th spot from Jordan in that 57 car. Actually, Logan. Logan was in the wall, and he's driven up around a few of these guys.
Looks like damage may not matter as much as it did last season.
Positive, buddy. Oh, no. Don't you fucking dare, Lane.
As we come back from that,
Julia now getting a run on Alondo.
Looks like she's got some speed for the old number 11 car here. She's looking for redemption here at Homestead. She definitely had a chance to win this last year. We'll see if her tires can hold up as Northrop drifts up the hill in 3 and 4 there. And David's in the wall.
The thing with Julia is that she might have a faster car than she did last year. Like, last year it was based on pit strategy, but here she's fast and she's running second.
Outright speed this time.
can she get around them, though? Everyone's kind of running that same,
Yes.
just a
And
lane or
there
lane
too.
and a half off the wall. Running that seam.
Wow, Northrop gets a big run and catches these front 3 a little bit.
Ooh, Kreesum's going to peek on Julia for a second.
And he's got that spot. I think he's got position on her.
No, not
He's
quite.
real close. No. It's that bumper. I forgot what it was.
I forgot what it was, dude.
You hate me?
We're not the XFL. This is
I
the
think
Fox Series.
maybe Kreesum maybe he yielded the position, because if you got that out your windshield, I don't know if you want to get closer to it.
Alondo's still leading, and what's become clear now is that these 3 are the fastest cars. Currently,
Fastest early, at least.
Well, yeah, the fastest early. And now we're on board. We're talking who's the last car in line?
Close enough.
Yep, close enough.
21's last, actually. Surprising considering how much speed he had at the Clash.
In that same car.
Mm-hmm.
The other car we didn't expect to be that there was Adam. We thought
Yeah,
that
Adam
had some speed
fast
going
in
into
practice.
this. Dale's back there, too.
And your runner-up finisher from Martinsville, Fish, the number 7, is running back there as well.
Talk about practice. Another guy that was fast was the 153 there. He's
Has
currently
actually won practice.
running 23rd now.
We all thought he was a car that would have gotten the pole, but due to unforeseen circumstances, I guess it didn't happen.
Well, he's slowly been making his way up. So he might get there. We'll see.
Guy I'm keeping my eye on, though, is I think you'd be foolish if you didn't watch the 9 car. He's been making good ground, Nate, early in this race. Started
He's gained
10th, has driven up to 7th.
Well,
It
he
looks
might
like
get
Derek
more.
Northrop.
And
Northrop's driven through to 2nd place.
He's bringing Dago along with him.
Julia and Kreesum must have gotten squirreled up, and that allowed Northrop and Dega to drive straight through.
Those
And
front
Logan's right
5
there,
were,
too.
We're pretty separated. They bunch back up now.
And you mentioned Nate. He's there looking in the middle. As Jordan's going to get a little bit
Jordan's
closer
in
to
the
the wall.
These rookies, man, I'm telling you. Northrop, Dega, Kreesum, all running well so far in this race. Ant's back there as well, 72. And now.
We haven't talked much about Hayden, too. He's in the top 10, creeping up there.
Just like he was in season 1.
Yup.
That boy was always in the top 10.
Consistency still lives as... Ooh, my.
Wow.
Really got a little bit too close
All
to the
those
wall.
guys were close.
Jordan now making a pass on Kreesum.
Looks like Kreesum might have early run speed, but he might be falling off a little bit here late. We don't
Mighty.
quite know what caused all those guys to catch the leaders there, but it's really opened this race up as Northrop's making hay on catching the 11 car.
Kreesum
Wow.
sends it. Oh, Julia
Wow.
lost pace a little bit.
Julia lost the top. That allows Logan to start looking to the outside as Jordan looks outside of
though.
Nate.
Gonna go
Big
three
run on the
wide.
outside from the defending series champion, the Discount Tire Dodge.
What a run.
He might look to
That'll
the
put
outside
him
of the
in
5
fifth.
here. Ooh, Dega slides up a little bit. Bunches up those top couple of lanes. And the whole field's actually still in touch with one another. First to last, there's not a nobody's either broken away or fallen off. Everybody's still up there.
The scary thing is that we're gonna have pit stops soon, and I can't imagine what it's gonna be like entering pit road when these guys are packed up like this.
They got to make sure that they try to get down as low on the track as they can before they duck down into pit road. If you stop in the middle of the track, you're going to get run over.
Oh, and here's Trumpet. He's trying to creep his way into the top 10. He had a bad outing at Martinsville, wrecking 3
Horrible.
laps in on his birthday. But he's there now.
Interesting how maybe the top 10 drivers are able to pass and move around and whatnot, but it seems like back in the pack you kind of stall out wherever you're running. Everybody
And as
just
the
kind of
leader,
needs a chance.
Alondo's not really getting away either, and he's the leader. So that package is keeping them all together.
Wow, threw it down to the bottom this time.
Yeah, he's sending him way hard. He's going to get David, and he's going to get Logan.
He's got position on the 5. I don't know if he'll clear him, but he's got Nate on his bumper. No, looks like the 4 and the 5 are going to drive around the outside.
That outside just seems the best to be on the straightaways. David's
back in the wall. That
He's
helped.
Whoa.
Gaining time.
Yep,
The
he's
5
all
was
right
really
here.
loose off of 4.
Three
Jimmy
wide
Tire's
again.
starting to give up a little bit here as they head into this run, as Jordan's going to drive through into 4th place on the bottom. Clear
Julia's
up,
making a pass for
maybe.
second on Derek Northrup.
Here she comes. She's coming. And wow, they really closed in hard on the 11. These guys are going to be 3 wide for the lead if they run these 3 different lines here. Alondo protects the middle, blocks both lanes.
Oh, I don't know if that worked though. Northrup's going to get a big
Northrop,
run.
though, wow, what a cut.
Ooh, I think Trumpet's in the wall back in the pack. Yes, he is. Looks like what everybody's been doing, though. He just rubs the wall through 3 and 4, continues on.
Yeah, it's
Hopefully
like
no
Darlington.
damage.
It's not that much of a big deal.
Yeah, you gain an extra 10 miles an hour.
It's like
No
wall
damage
riding.
to the right side of that 12 car. He should be all right to keep it going.
Oof.
Pirate Man showing his face in the top 10 now, running 10th.
Where did he start? 18th?
Ooh, wow, David, you
Oh
can't
my.
keep doing that, man. It's working.
It's working, though.
Yeah, he's making it work.
Julia
go
drove
to
back around
second.
Norfolk for second, but now David's going to drive around her for second. So you can get up to second, then you got to get past Alondo.
David might have found something.
He keeps doing what he's
Isn't that
doing.
wrong?
Oh, wow, big drive on the bottom from
Oh.
Julia. She's going to clear David easily off the corner.
The moment I say David found something, Julia found something. And don't tug on Jordan's cape. He's still in the mix there in 5th. Oh, he might end up in the wall, though.
Nope.
I've
Got
been
close.
watching him do that. He's done that several times. That's the 3rd time I've seen him drive hard into 3, drift up to the wall, then back it down and try to angle it, kind of diamonding the corner almost.
And while these guys are side by side, Alondo's starting to make some leeway.
Yeah, the more they race, the more that's going to help the 11 drive away. I don't know who. Alondo seems to have the fastest car, but there's a lot of guys that have caught him. They just can't get around him.
Reminds me of some other races. But anyways, Jordan's now third.
Whoa!
He sent it in hard.
That's a huge run
Oh,
into
he's
the
in
wall.
this time.
Will that help or hurt? It's been helping
It
everybody
definitely
in the
hurt.
team.
It
He
definitely
lost
hurt.
ground.
The
Yup.
difference there between what David's been doing is David kind of just skims it and then rides it. Looked like the 57 hit it pretty good there.
Yep, that was a good shot. As now
David, right here, though.
making pace.
Here he goes. He's right behind him. He might peak going into 3.
I'm very curious to know
Here he
what that
goes.
pit window is looking like. As David, that was
Oh, I
a
don't know if
lot
it's
harder
right.
hit.
Yeah, that's
one's
not
not
going to
That
be
was
good.
that was the same as what the 57 did a moment ago, where he
That's-
drove it
Julia's
up
gonna
into the
go
wall
right
there.
back by for second, and Jordan's gonna follow her.
Still no apparent damage on the side of that the number 4 Ford. As the RJR teammates, Julia and Jordan look to drive by on the bottom.
And couple.
And couple. Nate steadily gaining spots of all the guys that keep rubbing the wall, running up into 6th, having a clean race thus far. Wow, as Logan loses the bottom and rides up the racetrack. The cinch is in the wall back in the field. Trumpet kisses it on exit.
And now that one, I think, definitely helped Trumpet because he was able to get a run behind Pirate.
And that propels him into the top 10. So both dual force cars looking to have good runs today after bad outings at Martinsville. Julia's gotten back around the 4, so that's the second time she's run up into 2nd place after starting from the pole.
I'll tell you what, though, compared to Martinsville, this race has been harmony.
Oh yeah.
Oh, it might not be. Actually, no. Julia keeps it off the wall.
Trumpet didn't. He's riding the wall back in the field, but he's making ground.
Nope.
Oh, now he's not.
No,
Oh.
not anymore.
Got into
I
it a
think he
little too
just
hard.
clubbed it right coming out.
As Vuko's making a move down there on the bottom,
That's the lowest I've
Oh,
seen someone down
I
there
see
on the
him
bottom
trying to
in a
dive
while.
bomb.
hoping to keep his car
He
out
tried
of
to
everybody
dive bomb,
else's
but
this
then he
race.
got
It's hard for Vuko, you know.
Yeah, he knows he speaks one language, and it's body contact, and not the good kind. Whoa,
And
David's
David
driving
just
hard up the
high-side.
track again.
Oh, it looks like this one might work. No, it fizzled out.
Short-term
didn't lose any
gain,
ground either.
long-term loss. He had a great run up to the bumper of the 75, but then on exit, he just didn't have anything in the bank. As Logan's making a good drive around the outside, trying to catch the 57 and the 4. It's a dogfight for 10th place, though. It's been changing almost every lap between the 77, the 12, the 27, and the 16.
Alondo is channeling his inner Dale Jr. in the Pied Piper of Homestead.
Whoa!
Whoa, Logan!
Logan
Wow.
drives it hard into the wall. It's Julius to the outside for the race lead.
Outside.
To the line. Can she lead the her first lap of the day? Yes, she will.
She's going to do it. It's the first time I've seen someone on the outside. She's going to be able to carry that momentum. Clear.
Somehow got to the outside of Alondo, and she's now got the drive around the high side, trying to take her teammate with her.
Alondo will settle in second. And Jordan following him with David behind him.
And Nate's driven up into 5th place. He just keeps gaining spots. Oh,
Oh, David's going to get the wall again.
he hasn't got it
kinda
yet.
Scrubbed it. He kind of scrubbed it.
Yeah, I think he
Oh,
scrubbed it a bit.
whoa. Crossover move
Got a
for
car
David
on pit
on
Oh,
road.
we're on pit road.
Oh, is it beginning?
I believe so.
And it's
5.
Logan.
So one of the leaders drops down pit road to make a what I would imagine is a scheduled stop here on lap 29.
Oh,
We'll
that's,
see who follows suit.
Oh,
That's a little
halfway.
shy of halfway. Oh, boy.
Oh, we might
Unless
have
the
a
caution comes
strategy
out,
race.
we might have a mess on our hands coming.
Oh, not again.
Oh, David's gonna
Here
come
comes
down the
David.
road now.
Yep.
Looks like Council's coming as well.
Nate's in the
And
wall.
Capn back behind him. Sean also in the wall. Man, Irish has had no speed this race.
Mm-mm. Short pitting may not be a bad idea because you get them fresh tires on and get some speed, but you won't have the fuel to make it to the end of the race, so I don't know. We'll have to
It'll
see
be
how all that
interesting to
works out.
see. We might see guys running out here late. or maybe I'm guessing maybe stops 7 laps to go.
It depends
But
on
we'll-
when most
we'll
of these
see what
people
hap-
come in.
Whoa!
Oh my!
I
Speaking
thought
of when
Dega-
most people come
I
in.
thought Dega had a huge run, but everybody's
There's a
pitting.
lot
All
of
the leaders.
there's a
Oh
gaggle
boy.
behind them.
Oh yeah,
boy.
that's
That
almost
is half
everyone.
of the pack.
They're
A
still
lot of
getting single
bottlenecking on pit road here as guys trying to get to their stalls. Mello drives down across the door of, I think that was the 72.
foul.
So Dega inherits the lead as pit stops take place here. Karizm's second.
Julia took a wide entry.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah.
We'll have to see how it works out.
I'm assuming it's going to be 4 tires for everybody.
Oh yeah. There's no way you
Yeah.
go 2.
Not here.
No way.
Yeah, here we go. Yep, 4 tires and fuel.
So Ant's out of his box. Let's see who's next.
Oh, Ant's going to get a lot
Oh,
of
Julia's going to win the race off pit road handily. Ant's going to gain quite a few spots on pit road, yeah.
Az is the leader now.
He's the only one to have not
Yep,
pitted,
he hasn't
though.
pitted yet.
Am I correct that Asa started last in this race? Or at least
Look, we
pretty
talk
far
about
back?
short pitting.
And it's gonna be
So it looks
David
like
to the
it's going to
lead here.
work. David's going to go through. Well, that's a huge gain for
Oh.
Capn.
Wow!
All the way to what would be 3rd, essentially.
It's going to be 3rd on track once all the leaders pit.
And there
As
he
Aza's
comes.
now
There's
coming
Asa.
down. So short. I was interested in how the short pitting was going to work out. So far, looks pretty good. But looking down the road towards the finish of this race, it'll be very, very close.
Oh, and all these guys who came in late are gonna. Well, they're gonna get the bad end of the stick here.
Hemorrhaging positions off.
I don't know if they are, though, because about lap 32, you might be able to stretch it and do it on the one stop.
Oh, it's split. There's 3 strategies going on right now.
I think
Very
these 3
interesting to
guys
watch.
right here are going to have to come and pit again. I don't think they can make it to the end. And
As
if,
they hit halfway in this race,
if they pit again, it's going to be with like 6 to go.
I think Aza's back down pit road. I think I just saw the 153 on pit road again, unless he was making his exit.
He might have been making his exit because he came in so
Yes.
late. Yep, there he comes.
Okay, yep. He must have a pit stall.
You better watch
Early
out
on
while he's
pit road.
merging. He's gonna get ran over.
He's going to end up...
9 to 41 there.
I
Looks
think
like
about 22nd. That's probably about where he's been running, so that may not be
Yeah.
terrible.
Front 3 closing up a little bit here. Some pretty good strategy on behalf of the RJR Dodges. All 3 of them now running up there in the top 10.
I just don't think these 3 guys have the right strategy unless a caution comes out.
Yeah, that's my worry because these guys might have to come back down pit road again unless they really want to stretch it.
I mean, they got out here, so they're up front. So, kudos for that, but I just don't think you can make it to the end.
Larry
Is it-
McDawson, what do you think?
Well,
are you on Twitter?
Well,
Oh, did your Twitter distract you again?
sorry, there's hentai.
oh no. Anyways,
You set himself up for failure, you ass. Well, anyways, David Garcia continues to lead the way, and
Wow,
My memory
Northrop now
might
in
not be-
last after running second at one point.
wow, he must. Okay, I knew his pit stop was bad, but I didn't
Must
realize
have.
it was that bad.
I'm wondering if he was one of those guys that got boxed out on the outside with
Could've
guys
been.
to the inside of him trying to get to his stall.
I'd say the 3rd group that pitted are set to go.
Pirate
Yeah,
as
I do
well.
kinda like
Pirate
that.
was running 10th.
And remember,
Seems
he
like
also
some guys-
tried to stretch it last year, but wasn't able to make it all the way. He had to come down pit road, and that was a lap before Julia had her tire problem.
Some guys seem to have fallen from the top 10, and others have risen to it, such as Mello in the 33 now runs 10th.
Of the guys that came in with that 3rd group, the first one out is that 48. So, if you imagine everyone runs out, this would essentially be for first.
These
But
guys
we'll
are
have
in
to
one
see.
big pack too. On top of that,
We'll have to see how it all works out.
Karizm, another one of those that was running at the front, now is running far back in the field.
oh,
Oh, Soggy
Soggy
gets
went
up
in
closer
hard.
to the wall. And
Oh.
Balto is in the wall.
and Balto got
He got
the
it
So
ball.
the
pretty
winner of
good.
the clash going to drop a few spots here.
Azza has gained on this pack.
So Azza's trying probably to get up to that 48.
Yep, Azza will have the freshest tires. Being 3 wide's not what you want to be, though.
Nope.
Well, this track is wide enough to house 3 wide. 4 wide is the one that we're really concerned about.
I think Azza's got to make lap times right now. He's got to make as much ground up on these leaders as he can.
Oh,
Julia
wow.
has caught up to the front
drive
3.
away.
75 is fast.
Yeah, it is. Good lord.
Started from the pole, dropped back in the pack a little bit, bottom half of the top 5, then ran the lead down right before stops. Comes out 5th, or 4th rather. See where she ends up at the end of the day.
Don't do it again.
I only do it
Starts
once.
on the bottom now. Here.
Whoa.
And with a big move to the outside, whether that was intentional or not is up in the air. I think he lost the nose in there behind the 5 in dirty air.
Yeah.
Here comes
certainly
Mello
did.
finally. We can finally talk about Mello as he's in this pack.
That beautiful Red Bull 33.
Again, I think he has the wrong strategy.
Mhm.
I think you're right, Nate. I don't know which one's going to work out. Personally, I think the whole field pits again. At least, like the whole, I think everybody pits.
Well, if that's the case, they would have to pit like with 2 laps to go, right?
Unfortunately, I think that's what'll
Yeah.
happen.
If
would
it's the
be.
last lap, like
Unless
If they
get
all
a yellow.
pit, if they all pit, the first group that came out are going to be the winners.
Yeah, if everyone pits, it will be of the first 3.
and this is why in this series we don't have stages. It's fun without it.
Among other reasons.
Yeah. Like,
Yeah.
NR can't do it, and I don't feel like doing that.
Nate
I
doesn't
can't
need
be
to keep
arsed
track of more
to do
stages.
points.
Oh, jeez. And this second pack right here is becoming larger by the second as Trumpet has now caught
This is
it.
all for
These-
7th.
These guys racing one another is allowing that kind of that pack that like, I guess who's that? The Azza pack that's running back there. They've been slowly making inroads on these guys.
Yeah, their pack is more, well, not anymore, but it was more organized. Dale was looking to pass Mountain.
I think your fastest cars are at the front right now.
Yeah.
Without draft, of course.
As Julia drives down to the inside of her teammate, Capn in the 26, trying to get
She's
a
gonna
spot.
hit
She
it.
might get 2 here on exit. At least have
There's
position on
Capn.
council in the 17.
Wow, the momentum around the outside. It's just hard to
that
beat
draft
that.
as well. Oh, wait a
wow,
minute.
she's going to do
Oh,
it.
wow.
though.
Big
She's
run
gonna
through the
clear
center
that.
of the
What a
corner.
run.
She's going to clear up on corner exit. So
That
Julia's through
75
to
is
second
fast.
place.
Did she carry that momentum to try to pass David right here?
She's got good speed. See what she's able to do with it. Wow.
Oh, my.
Council drove it in hard
Mhm.
on the outside there. Nowhere to go with it, unfortunately.
Ooh,
As
she's looking.
Julia's looking on the leader here. It's almost like she flipped a switch. She almost said, "All right, let's go get it." Well, with that said, councils are back around to the outside.
Out of her. Hit him with that first shot.
He got a good run through 3 and 4 and just carried it through 1 and 2 as well.
The fastest rookie thus far this season, looking to maybe go for the lead here.
Wow, Captain falling off back there.
He's still there.
Oh, man. I tell you, they're diamond in the corner there, and it makes me real nervous when they get up
See,
next
it
to that
doesn't,
wall.
yeah, it doesn't hurt their cars, but it does hurt their momentum when they're trying to make passes. That's like the whole thing with the wall.
These 4 have really broken away from the 11 of Alondo and the 57 of Jordan, who are now kind of falling back there into the clutches of Mello and Dega. Mello was 10th a moment ago. He's driven up to 7th. Oh, no, I guess now 8th.
No,
He
it's 7th. You were
He
correct.
and
Yeah, that would
he
be
and
7.
Dega are having a dogfight right now. He was 7th last time by, but then, or 2 laps ago. Dual force sandwich with Logan right now. Nate seems to back out of the throttle there, give up the position. Still digging on the bottom though, in the axe number 9.
Those dual force cars have been having a way better day compared to Martinsville.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah. I mean, Trumpet has completed 10 times as many laps in this race as he did at Martinsville.
About to be 15 times. Wait, it already is. Never mind.
Azza's caught the 48 here. This
Oh.
could be.
We talked about this group
substantial.
catching this other group, and they're there.
Dale in the 3 is the first one to break out of that pack to catch the 9. Captain's gotten back around the 75 up there at the front. And Jordan's gotten around Alondo.
You know what, though?
Captain's going through around the 17.
I think Alondo might have been holding up Jordan if Jordan's got the same amount of speed
As
that
his
Capn and
teammates.
Julia have.
We'll see if he's able to run him down here. There's 20 laps to go as they come to the line. Very interested in the strategy of this one. What lap did they pit? Was it about lap?
It was 27 to 31, I think.
Okay.
Yeah, it was around there.
I don't think there's any way. If that was the end of their window, I don't think anybody makes it. But if that's the case and the leaders
That's
all
gonna
pit,
be
then what a great
terrifying.
move by David Garcia and Capn and Mike Council to go ahead and steal all those positions to get on what would be a strategy that kind of backs everyone else into a corner.
Well, thing is, though, Julia pitted at least a lap or two behind them, and she was able to catch them with all her speed. So who knows if that's like going to cause any like.
But now
drama
she's
at the
stalled
end.
out.
She's back behind the 3 that she had originally caught. So I think they've kind of neutraled out here as Alondo's back on the bumper of the 57.
I believe Azza pitted coming to lap 33, so that would be about what, a lap and a half short. I don't think you can save that, especially with how they've been running. But I don't know. I do think everyone's gonna have to pit again.
Oh, for sure.
It's
It would
just
have
when
to
do
be
you pit?
like it would have to be with 60 laps into the scheduled distance. So that'd be like in between that 7 lap.
Yeah, I think it'll be
barrier.
with like about 7 to go. What's the trend
Oh.
saying, Nate?
Sorry, I'm still looking at my phone.
God,
Well, I have my own little stat. We still have a possibility for a caution to come out, depending on how these guys are racing. Oh, Ant might be the caution.
Ant's trying to do it right now.
So the likelihood of a caution coming out is still relatively there. So unless a caution comes out, the
if a
strategy goes
caution
out the
comes
window.
out, all these guys are coming to pit. They're getting 4 tires, and it's a dogfight.
Yeah, everything
Yep,
resets.
Everything will
Back to
reset.
neutral, yep.
And no one's a lap down yet, correct?
No.
Oh man, Northrop and
Oh,
Northrop's
Uko is
still
running up
last.
there towards the front. Not the outing Ricochet wanted in that 68, running
No.
31st after winning this race last year. Oh, here she
Oh,
comes
boy.
again.
David should become afraid now. Here comes RJR.
2 purple RJR cars trying to run down the bright yellow Nintendo machine.
This is how that pack caught Alondo last time. Had 2 of the cars side by side, and Julia went around the outside.
So Capn would be the one that would benefit. Oh, wait, no.
Nope.
As long as Council doesn't shove it in the middle, you might get a push here off the corner.
Wanda got back by the 57.
Top
Yeah,
10
he did.
lane.
But here comes 57 again. Looks like it might have been a crossover.
Top 10, please. Sorry.
Thank you. Oh, that... I just noticed on the intervals that the pack from 7th on back is officially catching the pack of Alondo and Jordan, so we might see
There's not
these
going to be
guys-
enough time.
I don't think there will be enough time either. They're approaching kind of the 10 to 15 to go range right now. I think they'd have had to make that ground up on fresher tires.
Mm-hmm.
True.
Man, it's a slinky for the lead. You'll catch him and then you'll fall back and then you'll
Yep.
reel him back in. Who's gonna bite first and drop down to pit road for their final stop if they come again? I'd imagine they have to.
Ooh, Julie wants to bite.
Yeah, you're going to see him slow up all of a sudden.
Oh, Captain!
Oh.
He had a big run, but didn't choose to go with it. Stays in line behind the 4.
Alondo's starting
And
to
David's
gap
just
the 57.
blocking. S11 car has been fast. We saw nobody could get around him earlier in the race. Seems to be the same story with David right now out front.
We're getting down about 3 more laps, and it'll be 10 to go. That's about... Oh, wow.
Oh, Julia
Oh
looks
my,
3 wide to the bottom
here we
for
go.
looking for second place. She She doesn't have the run to do it, but big move
Wow.
down to the inside there.
She was trying something different. I commend her for that.
Trying to get as much position made up as she can before they
Where
have to
did
make that
Fish
final
come
stop.
from?
Yeah, Fish
He
is
just now
back in the
cracked
top 10.
Fish was running about 28th, it seemed like, earlier after the pit stops. He'd fallen all the way back. Or maybe he was just running back there. And now he's just driven his way back up there. It looks like
past
Az has
Mello
actually
for
lost all the ground he made up. He was right on the bumper of the 48.
Oh, yeah, wow.
Yeah, he's fallen off completely. There he is.
Logan fell off, too. Logan was running 7th.
As well as
So is
Friesen.
Nate.
Yeah, Nate as well. Nate's running 20th now.
I thought that we'd have a better idea as who would win this race as they hit 10 laps to go here. But it's doors wide open right now. It's all down to strategy, and its track position is a big key so far. We've seen nobody be able to pass the leader all night.
You know what, though? I think we're now in our pit window because these guys pitted with 27 or 28 laps in. They're basically past their window now, so they're trying to stretch it.
I think we'll see the bulk of the cars pit, but there will be a select few, just like last year. Select few that are going to maybe try to stretch it. Whether it works or not is another thing. We saw Pirate run out of fuel late, very late. 2 laps to go last year.
I think the 153 is going to be the one to try and stretch it.
That would make sense. As they've single filed out here at the front.
I'm so nervous
And
about who's going to come.
See, I thought Capn was going to come in there right now, but then it was just a late pass that didn't necessarily work. Oh, we're 3 wide again, back in the pack.
Mello getting a push through the middle with the help from Dale.
This race is like a fishing rod.
Yeah, it is.
Passed it out, reeling back
What's
in.
about to happen is going to dramatically
11 and the
affect
57
this.
catching these 4.
I've noticed that they've been slowly making ground up.
No one's trying that inside lane.
Captain's
as much as we
coming.
thought they would.
Captain's
Oh, here we
coming.
go.
Oh,
Captain's coming
boy.
up the road.
Will this be a race-winning strategy? Can he go 2 races in a row? We'll see what happens here. Captain down pit road with 7 laps to go.
This is, yep, I called it. It's now in our window. Lap 60 of 67.
About 8 laps to go.
This Mike McGrath with the 26. It all depends on that
Tense
157.
153.
153.
57.
All good. Who comes next?
David.
Looks like the 4,
Oh,
the 17,
oh,
the
oh, they're all
75. The
coming
leaders
in.
all coming. Alondo's going to stay out.
Oh boy.
Wow.
Oh, Jordan!
Wow! If that's not a speeding penalty, what a great job at gaining positions there on pit road entrance as he passes his teammate.
Everyone else stayed out.
6 laps to go here from
Oh,
Homestead.
Logan was on pit road.
Well, Logan also came down pit road.
Where does the 26 cycle out? Does the rest of the field even pit? It's Alondo, Ant, and
Yolanda's
Fish out
the leader
front.
now.
Oh, no, I think Alondo has to pit. I don't think he's going to be able to.
Alondo's
stretch
on the
that way.
same strategy as a lot of the guys that
Here he
came in that
comes.
time.
Yep,
He's
here he
coming down.
comes.
Here he comes.
He's coming down.
Who stays out this
So
time? Looks like
72.
Hayden, Dale, and Dega are going to stay out on track this time. Hayden's going to inherit the lead here
Dale
with
was a part of that 3rd group last
5
time.
laps to go.
And then there's Mountain.
Oh, it's going to work out for them easily.
Yep, there's David. He's going to be going lap down.
The 4 is going to come out in the lead though if these guys all pit, and he's got quite a big advantage on the next guys unless he
Dave
gets
is putting
blocked in here.
window.
Dega's coming, Mountain's coming, Lattimore, Taco, Sean.
And many more.
Hayden's still leading.
Hayden, Dale, Brent, Balto, all running out there. The highest running car on track as far as positions go that has pit is the 4 of David Garcia. Capn is behind him. But if these guys all pit and this race stays green, I don't see Capn catching that 4 car. I think David might have just made it. If they can all... Here come the leaders. Here come the leaders. David's going to inherit the lead here.
Wow, Azza didn't stretch it like I thought he would.
Is that everybody at
I
this
think
point?
That's
that'll be
everyone.
everybody.
I think that's everyone. With 5 laps to go here, I think
Yup,
that David
that'll be
Garcia's
everyone.
got it made. Looks like Dega's going to jump a few guys here on pit exchange.
Yeah, wow. That time staying out later was the best option.
Coming around to see 3 laps to go with the line. Capn is catching the 4 car. Can he make it there in time, though? And where's Hayden? Hayden might actually...
Wait a minute.
Hayden.
Nope. Hayden's coming off
Nope,
pit
Hayden's
road.
Nope.
not got enough speed. He's going to cycle out in front of a few guys, but he's not going to have enough to go for the win.
So it's going to be between David Garcia and Capn.
One driver looking for his first win after participating in Season 1. Another driver looking for his second consecutive win. Coming to the line, they're going to see 2 laps to go. Or, sorry, 3 laps to go.
We're getting ahead of ourselves. Oh my. He's going to have a big run here coming out too.
As Jordan's trying to drive around the number 16 of Hayden for 4th place. Can Capn get there? About 5 car lengths separate him from the 4 car. Coming around this time, they're going to see 2 laps to go.
I think David's going to have it.
I think David is going to have it as well.
That's if we have 3 RJR.
Good outing
cars
for
in the top
RJR.
5. Yeah.
Holy cow, look at this pack. Fish looking to get another strong run.
That's the 4th RJR car.
If he gets to Mello, that'll be 10th.
And I know Mello, you know Mello is going to be screaming right now. Hold off that 7. Hold off that 7. I want a top 10. As the leaders come around off turn number 4, and they're going to see the white flag this time. Garcia's got a 4 car length lead on Capn, and I don't think Capn's going to have enough to make it there, but stranger things have happened as they fire it off into turn number 1.
Is anyone going to overdrive 3 and 4?
If anybody was going to do it, it'd be the 4. He's been doing it all day, it seems.
It would be the 4. He
And
wants to
Captain's
solidify.
really hoping he does, but I don't see it happening. I think as they go down the back straightaway here, David Garcia is going to be your guy. Off into 3. Capn drives it in hard, doesn't have anywhere near enough time to catch him. Off of turn number 4, it's going to be another first-time winner this season. David Garcia is going to score the win here in the Walmart 100 at Homestead-Miami Speedway.
Garcia Haas's first win as an owner as well.
And
On top of
Mello does 8th. 8th for Mello.
8th for Mello.
Fish got around all of them.
Fish
He's
got
in 6th.
Holy cow, what a run by Fish. 2 weeks in a row. He's come out of nowhere late to go and get a great finish. So it's David Garcia, your winner. Capn, from after winning last week, gets a 2nd place finish. And then it's Mike Council finishing 3rd in the number 17 car. Defending champion Jordan in the 57 winds up 4th. All 3 RJR cars get a top 5 here tonight as Julia lines up 5th. Fish finishes 6th. Hayden 7th. Mello 8th. Dega 9th. And Dale rounds out your top 10. What a great run for David. I mean, he put himself in the wall so often tonight.
And
I
it
thought he
wasn't
was
just
going to be
pit
destroyed by the
strategy.
end of the night.
It wasn't just pit strategy either. He had a strong car. Like, he was up there leading. Without it.
Asma, with that contrary strategy, winds up 13th. Adam Garcia, team owner for Garcia Haas Racing, winds up 15th in that number 40 Coca-Cola Ford. Balto, winner of the Clash, winds up 20th. Nate, after searching for a strong run, winds up 22nd in this race. Ricochet, the defending winner of this one, 23rd. Treason, after running well all day, 25th, not the result he was looking for. Bucco has a clean race, but winds up 30th. Not exactly what he needed by any means out of the race.
Oh, no. What happened to Trumpet?
Oh, no, yeah. Pirate and Trumpet both running well earlier in this race. 33rd and 32nd, and then Derek Northrup's going to wind up finishing on the tail during this race after running up in 2nd earlier. That's how much of a slinky this race was. You're up front 1 minute, next thing you know, dropping back. Nothing you can do about it. Thank you for tuning into the Walmart Great Value 100 here from the Homestead-Miami Speedway. Congrats to David Garcia on scoring his first career win here and that whole number 4 team. Join us next time where we're going to go out to the wine country in Southern California for the Real Heroes 25 from Sears Point. Until then, I'm Real Jordan here with Capn, Pirate Man, and Nate. Catch you next time.